GSN.
From Hollywood, it's everybody's game of strategy, knowledge, and fun. It's Tic Tac Dough. And now, here's our host, Wink Martindale.
Thank you. Thank you very much, everybody. Welcome back. Oh, boy, we had a real exciting match on yesterday's show, and we're back now with our current champion who's going to get an opportunity to beat our dragon in just a moment. Let's meet him right now. Here he is.
Okay, Wink, our current champion, has winnings the total in cash $5,100. He's an administrator for a title firm. Meet John Atkins.
John, if my memory serves me right, according to what Jay said when you first came out on the last show, you have just moved out to San Diego from where, Arizona?
From Phoenix, right? So we're in the North County area near Escondido.
Yeah, what brings you to California?
Well, actually, we're in the roof tile business down there. Manufacture the Spanish-style roof tile in the North County area there.
I detect a very prominent Southern-type accent.
Well, it's actually Missouri twang's what it is. I don't know how it got quite so south, but it's a Missouri twang from just out Liberty, Missouri, just outside of Kansas City.
Welcome to California.
Well, thank you very much. I'm glad to be here.
Welcome to Tic Tac Dough.
Thank
you know, you won your match, so now you have the opportunity to beat our dragon. Let's see if we can pull that off right now.
Exactly.
Come on over. That spot right there. You ready for this? Guesswork here is going to help. Behind these numbers are various amounts of money and a dragon. And, of course, the dragon's right there in the city making noise today. All you have to do is reach $1,000 or more, and you'll win a very nice prize package. Are you interested in what this is? We're
always interested in prizes.
All right, we're going to give you gifts to make your family room very special. And here's Jay Stewart to tell you all about it and fill in the details. Jay?
First, John, you'll create a great musical atmosphere in your family room with your own disco jukebox. K-Part Disco Model Deluxe AM/FM Recorder Magic. 3-speed automatic record change record changer with an 8-track and cassette recorder player. 11 ways to record your favorite program from K-Part. And you'll add a distinctive touch to the decor with these unusual photo murals. An assortment of murals by Selecta Photo Murals. Selected with Walt Disney's Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs and Disneyland, especially for children. There's one to fit any wall in your home or office. Selecta Photo Murals. Then, to capture your fun and play it back again, it's a sound movie camera and projector. The Bell & Howell SoundStar Super 8 sound movie camera and the SoundStar sound projector. The perfect, easy-to-use combination to record and relive your family's happy times. From Bell & Howell. And finally, John, your family room could become your favorite room when you all sit down to watch your own widescreen color TV. From Sir Anthony James, the Mirage Home Video Theater. Watch widescreen TV. Use the home video theater as a console model or as a portable TV. And John, this family room package is worth, in cash and prizes, almost $3,700.
Since you are a transplantee from Arizona, I hope you have a family room to put all that in.
Not yet, but I'm going to very quickly.
Sure you will. All right. Avoid the dragon or you lose everything. Get the tick and the tack and you automatically get the dough. You know that. So let's cover everything up on the board, move them all around, John. Step right up there, a little closer to the board. Take a good look at 9 numbers and start calling them out, one by one. Any number you'd like.
Well, you said it, so let's try 9.
All right, number 9. I didn't say take 9, but that was one of the numbers I said, and that's good for tack. And for tick. And you gotta win. Hey, by the way, you don't have anybody here with you.
I don't have a soul here.
He has nobody here, so everybody give him a little assistance out here. Boy, you asking for assistance.
They give it to you. Let's try 3. Emily said 3.
All right, a lot of people out there were holding up 3. Let's see if it's a good number. Maybe it's a tick. $150. Let's go back to the audience. Remember, you can stop anywhere you want to.
Let's try 2.
Looks of number 2 look good to him. To add to $150, what do we find behind that little old deuce? Another 100. You got 250. You need 750 more or tick. Back to the audience. They look like they know what they're doing.
Let's try 5. I'm gonna take 5 of them.
Number 5 in the center. All right. Let's look behind number 5. You need $750 or tick. Ah, there's a drag. He doesn't show up there any more than any other places, though. I got to tell you that. Did you take their advice? Was he after you?
No, I took their advice on all of them, but 5.
And that was your pick?
That was my pick.
All right, shows what you know, John.
Right.
All right, let's look at the rest of the board just to show you that indeed the money was there. And, of course, nobody's going to take away what you've already won, and that's a considerable amount, $5,100, and all that's in cold, hard cash. Has that hit you yet, that $5,000?
No, it really hasn't, not yet, but it's going to.
Kind of like playing with Monopoly money at this point.
Like a sledgehammer, I'm certain.
We're going to take a commercial break, and then we'll meet a brand new opponent for John. Don't go away, and don't you leave either.
like Lucy and Ricky.
For you too.
Available at retailers nationwide.
John, so far you've defeated one opponent, defeat 4 more for a total of 5. Jay Stewart, what happens if he does that?
It's a brand new car! The all-new Buick Skylark, designed for comfort and convenience with front-wheel drive, providing impressive control and traction, furnished by Buick. In addition, to protect your new car, it's Polyglycoat Sound Shield for the noisy underside of your car. Not an undercoating. Polyglycoat is a sound shield. Available at new car dealers only. Okay, Wink.
Thank you, Jay. John, now, if you don't need that car, if you don't want that car, you do.
I drove a pickup truck up there. Would you believe that?
Did you really?
San
Somehow,
Diego.
looking at you in that suit, I can't see you behind the wheel of a pickup
But
truck.
I'm just an old country boy. I told you when I arrived here, I'm just an old country boy pickup truck.
Leaving with all of our money, folks. That's that good old country boy in him. I was going to say, if you don't want the car, I'm sure this lady might take it off your hands.
Probably.
Here she is, our next opponent. Jay?
From Cleveland, Ohio, here's a salesperson whose interests include drawing, painting, and sculpting. Meet Sandy Mendelson.
Hello, Sandy.
Hi.
It says Sandra. I'll call you Sandy, all right?
It's okay with me.
And you sell, what do you sell back in Cleveland?
Light bulbs?
Light bulbs.
Yes.
Are you married?
No, but I have a boyfriend.
What does he do?
He also sells lights.
You're kidding.
No, I'm not.
I'm sure he sets you all aglow, doesn't he, Sandra?
He does. He does.
Yes. Does he light up your life, my dear?
Yes, he does.
Now, wait a minute, guys. Come on. I go through this all the time. I'm going to find an audience someday that's going to be real nice to the winker. Now, before they pull the plug, let's continue with Tic Tac Dough. Let us look at the subjects, and here they are. Bearded men, funny ladies, bodies of water, about words, Latin America, famous sights, the stage, games, and secret category. That could be any category at all. Answer the question, and by the way, the pot would double in that case. All right, John, where would you like your first X to go? Let's get it going.
Let's try bearded men up in the upper left-hand corner, Wink.
Bearded men it is. Here's the question. This bearded Austrian psychiatrist is known as the founder of psychoanalysis and wrote the classic book, The Interpretation of Dreams. Name him.
Freud.
Right, Sigmund Freud. So our next goes in, we're going to shuffle him around, throw $200 in the big pot, and move over to Sandy.
I'll go with famous sights in the center.
All right, we're at $300 to the pot. Famous sights. Let me find it. Here it is, right here. Sandra, I want you to first of all take a look at this picture. These majestic buildings of the English government are located on the banks of a famous river. First, I want you to name these buildings. Secondly, name the river on which they lie. Here's a little extra time. Majestic buildings of the English government. Name these buildings, Sandy.
Parliament.
Parliament, correct. Name the river on which they lie.
The Thames.
Right, good for the center box. So we put it over there, 300 to the pot. Let's shuffle again and get back to John. John Adkins, late of San Diego.
Got to try games down the lower right-hand corner.
Yeah, got to go for games. All right, question. In the game of soccer, only one member of each team is allowed to use his hands intentionally. John, identify him.
The goalie.
Is that acceptable?
Yes, it is,
Yes, the goalie or the goalkeeper. Yeah. Let's put an X there. Let's move him around again. $700 in the pot. Sandra, it's your turn again to move.
Wink, I will take the secret category.
All right. Secret category can be any subject. And if you answer this correctly, that $700 will go to $1,400. The pot will double. The secret category is famous band leaders. Sandy? When this band leader and his Royal Canadians switched to their theme song, Auld Lang Syne, they became a New Year's Eve tradition. To make the pot $1,400, name the band leader.
Guy Lombardo.
Right. Put it over there. Pot now worth $1,400. Let's shuffle the categories around, and John, we go back to you.
Well, we're going to have to go with famous sights up in the upper right-hand corner to block.
All right, for a block of Sandy, take a look at this famous site. John? Many scholars believe that this famous monument on England's Salisbury Plain was once an ancient astronomical observatory. To block Sandra, name it.
It's a tell time. I don't know.
Stonehenge.
Stonehenge, right.
Stonehenge. Let's move the categories again. $1,400 in the pot as we move back to Sandra. And her next move is to where, Sandy?
To funny ladies.
Funny ladies. Very interesting. Top center. Sandy, funny ladies Gilda Radner, Lorraine Newman, and Jane Curtin have lent their comedy talents to this popular live television show? Name it.
Saturday Night Live.
Right. So we put it over and another $200 in the pot. Pot's now up to $1,600. As we shuffle, we go back to John Adkins for his next pick. John, where do you want your X to go?
We're going to have to go down in the lower center to bodies of water. Wink block.
All right, for a block. Bodies of water, the subject, this is the question. One of the countries that form the British Isles is partially surrounded by such bodies of water as the Minch, the Firth or Forth, and the Sea of Hebrides. Name it for a block.
I'll guess and say Ireland.
No, it's Scotland. Scotland. So again, $1,600 in the pot remaining. Sandra, we're going to shuffle, and you will have the selection. Where would you like your O to go?
I would like my O to go to Bearded Men to win.
All right, for a diagonal tic-tac-toe and $1,800 in the championship, Sandra, answer this question. The bearded Italian Luciano Pavarotti stands 6 feet tall, weighs nearly 300 pounds, and is considered one of the greats of his profession. For tic-tac-toe and $1,800, name it.
A wrestler?
No, opera.
I don't know.
Probably, well, the most popular of all the opera singers at this point. Wrestling? Do we have any Italian wrestlers? I don't know. Maybe we do. Haven't met any yet. All right, $1,600. John, you've been saved by opera. You told us on one of the other shows, one of your worst subjects.
And I knew that one. That's the only answer I knew, I think.
Did you? Well, that won't come up again, John.
I don't doubt that.
Let's move the categories around and move back to John. What would you like, Sir John Adkins?
Let's take funny ladies in upper right-hand corner to block. Wayne.
Funny ladies. To block Sandra, John, answer this. This funny lady is a star of the Grand Ole Opry. Her comedy trademarks are a flowered hat with a $1.98 price tag and the warm country greeting, howdy. Name her for a block.
Minnie Pearl.
Right. Minnie Pearl. So, that's good for a block. Put an X there, $200 in the pot. Sandra, 3 boxes are left. The categories that show up could decide who wins and who loses. Let's shuffle and take a look at the board. $1,800 in the pot. Sandra, what do you like?
To win Funny Ladies.
All right, again, for a win. Answer this on Funny Ladies, and you'll have $2,000 in cash, and you'll be the champion. These 2 funny ladies appeared regularly in a weekly variety show. For $2,000 and tic-tac-toe, one of them is Carol Burnett. Name the other. Vicki Lawrence. Vicki Lawrence. John, saved by opera once, saved by Vicki Lawrence this time. Woo. Wow, what a game. Let's move the categories again. Still, $1,800 in the pot, John.
Let's go with games in the right-hand center there, Wink, for a win.
All right. If you answer the question on games, John, you'll become our champion, and you will have $2,000 for this game added to your prior winnings. Your grand total would then go to $7,100. All of that in cash. John, here's the question for tic-tac-toe. This game is usually played with a set of 28 rectangular tiles. The tiles are referred to by such names as blanks, doublets, and bones. For tic-tac-toe and a total of $7,100, name the game.
Dominoes.
Yes, for tic-tac-toe. So, John, you beat Sandy. You won $2,000 in the process for a total of $7,100. And while you were trying to come up with the answer, or while I was reading the question, you were standing there shaking your head like negative.
I was trying to make it so difficult. I was thinking of all erotic names and everything else, trying to figure out, you know, exotic, rather not erotic, exotic names.
I was going to say, John, this is a family show. You will hear no erotic questions necessarily right here. They might be in your mind, John, but we don't ask those kind. Hey, congratulations. You got a second shot at the dragon coming up.
I do, thank you.
Sandra, dog, 2 chances there to win.
I
and
know.
it just didn't fall right for you. However, we do have a couple of nice parting gifts for you. Let's have a nice round of applause for Sandy Mendelson, who had a good chance to become our champion on Tic-Tac-Toe. We'll be right back.
Who's that?
Want to buy a vowel? They're going cheap on Wheel of Fortune next. Then there's some serious haggling going on Let's Make a Deal, followed by Press Your Luck. It's all coming up.
Some of our departing contestants will receive Swanson's pot pies, tender meat, garden vegetables with the right amount of gravy, all on a flaky crust. Swanson, the quality pot pie. And take your chains of Tootsie Way, Tootsie Pop Drops, Tootsie Pops, and Tootsie Rolls in a new style candy jar. Now back to Wink.
Thank you, Jay. Now then, John, last time you played against the Dragon defeated you in fairly short order. The audience is going to try to help you because you have nobody here to help represent you.
Right.
So they're going to give you all the right decisions. Right, John?
I hope so.
Come on over. Let's see what happens. I hope you do it this time. Turn right around there. Take a look at our board. You know what you're playing for. The prizes that you failed to get last time you were here when you got beat by the Dragon, the disco jukebox, the photo murals, the Cameron projector, the widescreen television, which you could use, I take it.
Oh, yes.
All that comes to a grand total of over $3,700. Now, you're going to see a Dragon jumping all over the board. Take a look at the board. John, in case I didn't make the point last time you were here, this is the thing you don't want to find. The monster. You're going to cover him up, move him around. You're not going to know where he is, as you know. We're going to see 9 numbers, and the audience is going to help you come up with the right numbers.
Going to whip him.
All right,
Gonna
do
whip
it.
him. All right.
Prove it. Prove it, John. Do it.
Let's try number 1.
All right, right at the top of the board, number 1. Let's look behind number 1 and root along with John. There we go, $100. Now, we have some very attractive people out here to help.
Let's try number 4. Is that number 4?
Number 4? See a lot of number 4s. Let's look behind 4. You need 900 more bucks. 500. You need 400 more. $400 more, and you got it. Let's go back to the audience. We can do it with one call.
2. Number 2.
Little Deuce, number 2. He takes number 2 from that good-looking gal in the front row, I'll bet you. Tick, add that to tack, you got to win. Or $400. What do you think?
Let's try number 8.
Number 8, okay. Stand right up here. Let's look behind number 8. Is it tack or 400? No, it's 150 though. 750 you got up there on the board. You need $250 more. What is your pleasure?
I'm going to try 5. It whipped me last time. I'm going to try 5 again.
5 is the last time you were here and the Dragon beat you. Let's see if you have better luck. He certainly wouldn't show up there again. No, you got to win. Dragon will fool you sometime. He has known to show up in the same position 2 times in a row, sometimes even 3 if the person's really unlucky.
I don't doubt it.
Let's see where the Dragon was, 3, 6, 7, or 9. Which one of those numbers would have revealed him? There he was behind number 6. Well, they gave you some help. Did you listen to them, or were all the selections your own?
No, listen to them this time.
Okay.
I don't trust myself.
I don't blame you watching the way you did this last time. You know what your grand total is now?
I have no idea.
With that family home room package, you have a grand total now, Sir John, of $10,800 in cash and prizes. And we're going to get a new game going right now. Let's meet a new opponent, all right? Get back over there. Okay, Jay Stewart, help us out and bring somebody else out here.
Okay, Wink, let's welcome a writer now who's also worked as a stockbroker, and his interests include jogging and collecting antique photos. Meet Rich Kalnick.
Hi, Richard. How are you?
Fine, Wink. Nice to see
May I
you.
welcome you to Tic Tac Dough, first of all?
Thank you very much.
And I would like to ask you a little bit about your antique photo collection. That's a rather unusual hobby.
Yes, it is. I collect photographs which are called daguerreotypes, and they're from the earliest days of photography, from the invention.
How old are they?
Well, they date from 1839 and mostly about 120, 140 years old.
Are any of these of famous people?
Yes, I have photographs of P.T. Barnum and of Henry Clay and of Daniel Webster.
They must be very valuable.
They're increasing all the time.
Right. Maybe we can hear some more about your collection a little later, all right?
Fine.
Let's take a look at the board. Richard and John, take a look, please. These are the subjects. Our questions will deal with famous blondes, the 40s, mythology, dans and dons, television roles, men of ideas, potluck pictures, popular music, and classical music. John?
Let's take TV roles in the middle to start off with.
Okay, television roles in the middle box. This spy series of the 60s told of the adventures of Napoleon Solo and Ilya Kuryakin, 2 secret agents fighting the criminal organization called Thrush. First, name the series, John, and then secondly, name one of the stars who played Kuryakin or Solo. Give you a few seconds on that. It's the television series about the adventures of Napoleon Solo and Ilya Kuryakin. Name the series, John.
The series was The Man from U.N.C.L.E.
Correct. Name one of the stars who played either Kuryakin or Solo.
I don't know.
One of the stars was David McCallum. He played Kuryakin, and Robert Vaughn played Napoleon Solo. Robert Vaughn
right.
and David McCallum. Let's move the categories again. We shuffle, still looking for our first XRO on the board. Richard, let's see if you can do something about that.
I'll take Dans and Dons.
And he's taken Dans and Dons, and this is the first question in that category. This animated movie star named Donald began his rise to fame at the Walt Disney Studios in 1934. He's always been a temperamental character, but he still manages to charm audiences all over the world. Richard, name him.
It's Donald Duck.
Gotta be Donald Duck. Put it over there. Let's shuffle him around. So you got $200 for pot, John. Need an X to catch up, John.
We're going to have to try pop music in the middle, Wink.
All right, again, worth $300 to the pot. John, this rock and roll band got its start in the 60s with hits like Satisfaction and Honky Tonk Women. More recently, the band had a hit single with a disco tune titled Miss You. First, name the band, and then name its lead singer. Think about that. Big band in the 1960s especially, hits like Satisfaction and Honky Tonk Women. Name the band, John.
Rolling Stones?
Right. Name the lead singer.
Mick Jagger.
Right, for the center box. Put an X there. 300 in the pot. Let's move them around. Richard, we move over to you. You could have fooled me. I didn't think he was going to come up with that answer the way he was shaking his hand. All right, Rich.
I'll try classical music, Wink.
Classical music it is. Richard, this Polish-born 19th century composer wrote over 200 compositions for the piano and is considered a master of the form. Name him.
It's Frédéric Chopin.
Correct. We put it over there, 200 in the pot. We'll be back right after these words.
Name someone you wouldn't want to get a...
Don't have harsh stimulants like some other laxatives. Phillips, possibly perfect.
We'll continue this game on the next edition of Tic Tac Dough. Wink Martindale, bye-bye, everybody. See you next time.
The password is challenge.
Egyptian pyramid?
The password is smart.
Spectrum. Colors?
Yes.
The password is money. Lots and lots of money.
Get ready with the ding, ding, ding.
It's an 8-hour marathon of some of the biggest money-winning episodes from Super Password and Password Plus.
Oh, it's terrific.
You betcha, boy.
It's the Password Money Marathon, starting Sunday at 11 a.m., 10 Central, only on GSN.